Hi everyone. Oh my word, it's been so long. It's been 6 months since I last posted, and everything that's been going on in my life. And this is basically an update video, just so you guys know how I'm doing. It feels like so strange talking to my phone right now. Oh my word. So welcome back to the Spontaneous channel, and my name is Viet, you can just call me Jane. Introduce my name just in case someone just doesn't know. First warning, please turn on the subtitle if you do not understand English, because I made it for you guys. So where do I point? this. I am filming this on 7th of August. I'm currently in Vietsub right now, and I haven't moved completely back here to Vietsub. By the way, Vietsub is the city that me and my dad were in the first vlog, so you guys can just rewatch it. So basically, right now there's like 3 cities that are like really familiar to me, and I just keep going back and forth and back and forth. There's Mainz, there's Vietsub, and there's Koblenz. And these 3 cities are in the same state, which is Rheinland-Pfalz. Vietsub is the place that my dad used to stay here 27 years ago, and this is basically, I would call it my hometown in Germany. And then Mainz is the city that I lived there for 6 months. I also study there. It's called Student Collect. It's like a prep program for foreigner students. Koblenz is the place that I go there every Sunday. It's like a church there. My Vietnamese community there. Yeah. And how are you guys doing? Because I'm doing so great right now. Sometimes it's a bit exhausted moving back and forth between those cities like that. But I'm actually, in general, I feel great, and I haven't taken any pills that my dad bought for me since I moved here. It's been officially 8 months since I moved to Germany. Oh my word, 8 months. Oh my word, I do not know how should I feel about that. So as you guys see on the channel, I already hide the second vlog because I did not really like it. I feel like my 2 previous videos were like so spontaneously filmed and edited, so it's feeling like so awkward. I realized that I need to have plans and contents for everything. I do not take it seriously, but I just want to do everything, even it's small or a big thing, I have to do it with a plan, you know what I mean? This is like I write like a whole thing for this video in order to not mess it up. The reason why I disappeared from this channel like so long, it's just because I had to study. I had a lot of things to do, but the main reason is because I am lazy. Alright, I still have time to do it, but I was just so overwhelmed and was so lazy. I did not have any motivation. Yeah, so basically this is like an update video, or you can call it 6-month recap, to see how I was doing in the last 6 months, like school, church, visiting some cities, and yeah, around those activities, like yeah. There's like a 6-month timeline, and I'm gonna talk about each event, and then I'm gonna insert some videos that I've already filmed about those events. Event sounds a bit too big. It's just like a time. It's like a Zeitpunkt. It's like time point. It's like a point of time. So let's begin from February. I moved from Vietsub to Mainz because the next day I'm gonna go to school, and I went to school for the first time on 17th of February, and I was excited and nervous at the same time, but it went pretty well. I would say pretty well, yeah. And at that time I did not have my own room yet. I stayed temporarily in a friend's house. Until the beginning of March, I had my own room in my dormitory, and I moved there. Also the room, as you can see, the view outside, but this is actually the room when I'm preparing to move out, because I did not film my room when I first moved in. If you ask me like, oh, how was school and everything, I would say, oh my word, it was so boring. Like, I literally had nothing to film because my mom just kept telling me like, oh, you have to send us like a little vlog about your day in school and something like that. I told her, Mom, there was literally nothing in school so that I could film, because it was so boring and everything was like a torture for me, you know. So I skipped classes a few times, I would say. Oh, actually not a few, but I skipped a lot, and I found it somehow better that I study and I did everything at home, you know. And in April, I and my friend Hiền Nhi, we were visiting some cities like Aschaffenburg, Heidelberg. This is some insights. Hi everyone, I'm vlogging, but I'm not gonna post. I'm not gonna post anywhere. So the sun is setting and it's really beautiful. And you know what else is beautiful? You. You know, I've been to some cities in Germany, but I think this is like the most beautiful city I've ever been. This city is like filled with flowers, and you know, I can see the sunset and the castle right there. Yeah, the river and the sunset. Oh my god, so beautiful! In Heidelberg. The city is insane, bro. So insane. So beautiful. Cats are right up there. You see that? Oh my fucking damn word. Yes. My friend Hồng Đức is gonna go crazy if he like witness all the scenes, like these spectacular scenes. Wow. That was like, I feel it's so fun and interesting to rewatch all these memories that I already filmed. That's why I love doing this thing. And also, like I said before, I attend a Sunday service every week. It's like a Vietnamese Christian community, which is like, I was born in Vietnam Mission, or you can say Vietnam Truyền giáo. And when I left Vietnam, there's also Vietnam Truyền giáo here in Germany. It does not feel so strange. And I also served in the community as a keyboard player, and that was really nice. And yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoy the time that I attend Sunday service in Koblenz. That was pretty nice. And in our big Vietnamese community, there is a center located in Halle. It's basically a big center so that we could like worship, doing a lot of activities there. And every church in our big community comes together 3 times a year to celebrate New Year's Eve, Easter, and then summertime. And I went there like already like twice. I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do there. Basically, there's a lot more, but that's all I filmed. So I'm just gonna show all that. It was a bit far away, but it's like a really good chance to like meet up with new people and to like spend more time with God. And yeah. And in the middle of May, I finished my final exams for this prep program. So it's basically a preparation for foreign students who want to study further in Germany. I already said this before, but just so you guys remember. I would say it was pretty difficult, and I had to study a lot, and I was so stressed. And even my friend, she literally cried every day. We were so stressed and so depressed during that time. We finally passed, and that was a good news, thank God. But as you can see, the room is like really empty right now because I haven't moved in completely. I still have a lot of things right now in my room in Mainz. So I'm gonna move in here soon. And not just applying for university, I'm also applying for an internship. This is like a requirement in order to study this major in my university. It's like an internship where you have to work somewhere in a small business or some kind of company which are related to some media works like advertisement, film, library, something like that. And one more good news for you guys is that I already found a place to do an internship. And the owner of this advertisement agency, he is so nice, and he said that he's like so flexible with the time and everything. I've been searching for an internship like for 1 month, for even more than 1 month. And there wasn't any positive response, I would say, but thank God this happened. I am so ready for this internship and also with uni. And of course, I'm gonna look for a part-time job soon just to afford my life here and for my saving to travel back to Vietnam. And I'm thinking maybe next year or next 2 years. And I even have like a whole list of food that I'm gonna eat when I come back to Vietnam, you know, which shows that I'm so excited right now. Just take a little break because we're gonna go to the next part, which is a little bit special. I am now officially 20. The last video I was still 19 and it feels so odd talking about my age right now. What do you mean I'm 20? I mean, that is so unbelievable. I mean, I was still a kid yesterday. Yo, and if you watched my first vlog, you would see my hair was like this short, but now, oh my word, it is so long. So it feels a bit emotional thinking about all that time and thinking about my youth. Like, I mean, I'm still young, but 20, it sounds a bit too serious. And I feel like every age that I have to go through, I learned something, and I still, of course, need to learn a lot. This is also really a good chance to say that I'm so thankful that God has put me here, and I know that once he put me here, he has a great plan for me. And I'm so thankful that I have my parents who support me financially and also emotionally, and also my siblings and my friends in Vietnam, and some new friends that I've just made here in Germany. And for the people here in Vietsub who are always willing to help me, I'm thankful for everything. Sometimes I got those texts from my mom, and my reaction was I cried every time I cried over like those emotional texts. And the reason why I had that reaction is like I'm not used to receiving those texts like this from my parents, so it's a bit odd. Moreover, I'm abroad. I mean, I'm living so far away from them, so it just somehow triggers something in me and it just explode. I actually love and hate these texts at the same time. I love it because it reminds me of like how I am loved and that my parents are still here to remind me that I'm loved. And I just hate it because it just makes me so emotional every time I talk about it, you know. But just please keep sending me more texts. So I have to cut it right here because or else it's gonna be like overwhelming. So this video has come to an end, and I am so thankful for you guys that you guys stay until the end of this video and listen to me ranting. I hope you guys are doing great and taking care of yourself too. And I, of course, cannot promise to make a lot of videos because I still have a lot of things to do, but I'm gonna try my best, alright? And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's not like something that I make you guys do it, but it's just like I just want my effort to pay off. So, see you in the near future.